at you now, I'm wondering who am I? If I could try to take you back, I couldn't define. Feeling absence of time, no way all is decided. There's nothing here left to find. The story's all in my mind. Pushing and peeling the layers that cover my mind. Looking into the shadow, now I notice the light.
What going, people, thems? So this is one that I'm probably jumping the gun a little bit because actually I did want to kind of react to a couple more things before this, but this has just come out and there's too much that's leading me to like, I need to watch it now. I need to watch it now. I need to watch it now. So this is Willow Smith and her Tiny Desk. Now, Brenda, thank you, because I think your excitement about this has definitely pushed this further for me. And then I think I saw a comment from Tanya as well that's also watched this too. So I know obviously about Willow Smith, as I think a lot of people probably will do. It's Will Smith and Jada Pinkett. It's their daughter, if you didn't know. And Willow actually came out with a song back in the day, like with the side of her head shaved off and, you know, the long thing. And she was whipping her hair back and forth. I whip my hair back and forth. I whip my hair back and forth. I whip my hair back and forth. It's funny now that when I hear that song though, or when I like even thinking about that, it just makes me think of Glozell. But anyway, but I know that she's been through quite the journey herself. And I think one of the things that, like her name has consistently kind of cropped up over the years, in a way, her and Jaden. And they've always been a little bit like alternative, a little bit different, a little bit in their own kind of lane. Because if you compare Whip My Hair Back and Forth to, I mean, I don't know, but what I imagine, just from the image of what I'm seeing of Willow and where she's coming from, because I've seen like clips of her talking on the Red Table Talk with her mum, and I feel as though that this kind of lane that she's in now is a very introspective, alternative-y, rocky, neo soul. Like it's giving me that kind of authenticity vibe. Where obviously that song was a lot more, I'm gonna make some money, I'm gonna be commercial, I'm gonna... Do you know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, I used to rinse that tune a little bit myself. I thought that, yeah, I ain't got no hair, but I'm in my... So I can understand from what I imagine that song was, where she is now. I mean, it's you know, the tattoos I'm seeing, looking very, very cultural. I said cultural in the sense of like, spiritual. That's what I meant more than cultural. Spiritual. I saw her vibing out with Chloe Bailey somewhere. They were singing along to Destiny's Child, I think, at some game. And that's when it kind of switched onto me that I feel like Willow Smith is really in her bag era at the moment. And from what I'm understanding from Brenda, that she's actually on her 5th studio album. 5th! I've not heard one. So I am probably jumping the gun a little bit, but I want to see, bearing in mind, I've not listened to any song of hers. I did see there was something that was going around on Instagram about her hitting some note or something, or was it on TikTok? And I was like, that Willow. So yeah, I really want to, and I've just noticed as well that it does say Willow, not Willow Smith, it just says Willow. That's quite cool that she's kind of taken, like, I just want to be known for me. I rate that. Okay, let's watch and see. I don't know what these songs are going to be and what they're going to be like, but yeah, man, let's dive straight in.
Pushing and peeling myself out of my disguise. Looking at you now, I'm wondering who am I? If I could try to take you back, I couldn't define. Feeling absence of time, no way all is decided. There's nothing here left to find. The story's all in my mind. Pushing and peeling the layers that cover my mind. Looking into the shadow, now I notice the light. Gotta decide if I'm gonna see it. Feast my eyes on lower things when suffering is craving the light. Gotta decide how we're gonna heal it. Why feast my eyes on lower things while beauty is a symptom of life? Gotta decide if I'm gonna see it. Feast my eyes on lower things when suffering is craving the light. Gotta decide how we're gonna heal it. Why? Gotta decide how we're gonna feel it high. Oh, trying to find out. Gotta know that life is fragile. Gotta know, but gotta let go. I stood in awe inside a temple of a God I didn't know. Wanna go find the one who understands why we wait for pain to change us. To know that life is fragile. It's like a turtle inside, making way to the ocean, almost meet in the end because the birds are in motion. Feast my eyes on lower things while beauty is a symptom of life. Gotta decide if I'm gonna see it. Feast my eyes on lower things when suffering is craving the light. Gotta decide how we're gonna heal it. Why feast my eyes on lower things while beauty is a symptom of life? Gotta decide if I'm gonna see it. Feast my eyes on lower things when suffering is craving the light. Gotta decide how we're gonna heal it. Why? Yeah, gotta decide how we're gonna feel it high. Oh, trying to find out.
Wow. Willow, is that you though?
Thank you guys so much. I've never done this before. It's really beautiful that you guys are here and we can play music and be together. This next song is off of my last album, Coping Mechanism. Changed it up a little bit. Hope you guys love it. I hope you guys are vibing. Let's go ahead.
But before you start that, can I just say I am already in the Willow camp. I am already now firmly in the Willow camp. Dude, she's never done this before. I mean, I'm guessing never done Tiny Desk before, but she's definitely like performed before other places, obviously. Must have. I am really quite impressed. The tone of her voice is quite unusual. It's quite jazzy in how she's singing, but jazzy with a little like indie-esque type of. I don't know what Alanis Morissette sounds like, so this is gonna sound like a very, very weird statement to make. But I would imagine, like, because Beyonce does that song "You Ought to Know," right? So I have heard that. I feel like there's elements of that that are in her voice as well. I'm not saying it's the same before anybody comes for me. I'm just saying from my limited knowledge of what I think Alanis Morissette sounds like, that's a kind of esky type of vibey that I feel that Willow is rocking right now. Like, am I right? I don't know. I'm sure you let me know. But I mean the tone. So for me, that's the first thing I look at, because you could be singing about all kind of world peace and everything, and that is fantastic, obviously, because it's very important. But in terms of tunes that I'm gonna want to put on if I'm chilling or whatever, so therefore your message can permeate because I actually want to listen to you. She's hit that for me, and then so she's doing some runs in there that I'm like, ooh, easy now. Right, like, yo, and just vibey. It's a very, how that song progressed was very vibey. Again, it felt very kind of like I could be in a cafe and there's a band on, and this is the kind of vibe they're giving. Like, you know, I've got the smell of the incense, and I've got the herbals and the stones. Like, that's the kind of vibe that I'm getting from what she's exuding here. I just want to like speak to the lyrics, because there was something she kept saying about feasting on the lower, and the suffering is almost like the one that needs the attention almost, and then you've got to make a decision about what you're going to focus on. I think that's the gist of what she's saying. But I want to be certain before I speak my mouth. Pushing and peeling myself out of my disguise, looking at you, now I'm wondering who am I? If I could try to take you back, I couldn't define. Feeling absence of time, knowing all is decided, there's nothing left here to find. The story's all in my mind. Pushing and peeling the layers that cover my mind. Looking into the shadow, now I notice the light. Magic is real when you see it inside, you decide. It's like a snake shedding skin, creating life to begin, and all you know has vanished again, transcending virtue and sin. Yo, these are some bars, guy. Feast my eyes on lower things, while beauty is a symptom of life. Gotta decide if I'm gonna see it. Why? Feast our eyes on lower things when suffering is craving the light. Gotta decide how we're gonna heal it. Why? I mean, that is actually so sick. Like all of that about shedding and coming out of yourself and seeing the truth, like all of that, the snake shedding, and all you know has vanished again, transcending virtue and sin. So all this right and wrong, hell, heaven, like all of that. Do you know what I mean? Like you've now transcended that. You're now looking at the entirety of it all, and you can either feast your eyes on lower things or I'm guessing like lower vibrational things that don't really matter, and the fact that beauty is a symptom of life. Do you know what I mean? The fact that we live life and all these ridiculous beauty standards and stuff, like there's so many, and everyone knows, well, I imagine that most people know what they are. I'm gonna decide if I'm gonna see it. Am I gonna see it? Am I gonna look at those things and take beauty and take beauty for this like inconsequential thing that it's become? Am I gonna decide to do that? Or feast your eyes on lower things when suffering is craving the light? Gotta decide how we're gonna heal it. Why? So we're gonna actually do something about those. That's some bars. That's some bars. Feast my eyes on lower things while beauty is a symptom of life. Gotta decide I'm gonna see it. Why? Why do we feast our eyes, suffering the light? Decide we're gonna heal it. Yeah, desperately. Gotta know that life is fragile. Gotta know, but gotta go. I stood in awe inside a temple of a god I didn't know. Wanna go find the one who understands why we wait for pain to change us, to let me know that life is fragile. Let's read that one again. Find the one who understands why we wait for pain to change us, to let me know that life is fragile. That is crazy. So rather than us understanding that it is fragile on our own, we wait for the one person who understands that and wait for that pain to change us, for them to tell us that life is fragile instead of understanding that from the get-go. It's like a turtle in sand making way to the ocean, almost meeting the end because the birds are in motion, because the birds are moving and migrating. Okay. Yo, my respect for Willow Smith has just gone up by 111.50%. I have not delved into anything Smith related, and I guess really and truly this is about Willow, but in general I haven't really. I've just been like, no, it's all right. Like, you know, when there's just too much of something that you just like, meh. And I've never really dug into her music aside from, like I said, the only thing I can really remember is Whip My Hair, and that's when she was 9 years old. So we're talking like she's like some grown woman up on that stool, like singing about something important and relevant, and isn't talking about like BBLs and get that money, gat. Like, you know, it's actually things of relevance and importance, and sounding sick, like sounding really. I didn't listen to the rest of this. This is wow.
Fell asleep when you drove me home, got too faded, enraged. You had nothing to say when the split. Try to call you, you don't answer your phone. You're the only. I guess I was wrong to assume. Inside, I knew I hadn't decided. So I try to hide it. Ooh.
Oi!
You're the only. I guess I was wrong to assume. Inside I knew I had to say. So I try to hide it. We never talk a lot. I need to see it 'cause you're on my mind and say I never wanted this for us. I'm always acting tough. Close my heart and I starve. The love you know I never wanted. I never wanted this for us. Pour patience over me while my heart slowly breaks. Never making a sound, even amongst the jagged pieces. Always lead to the ground. To move is agony, and now I can only think about how we never talk a lot. I need to see it 'cause you're on my mind and say I never wanted. I never wanted this for us. I never wanted this for us. Never talk a lot. I need to see it 'cause you're on my mind and say I never wanted this for us. I'm always acting tough. Close my heart and I starve. The love you know I never wanted. I never wanted this for us.
Yeah, listen. My man just said what I was just thinking. He said, wow. He said, wow. Dude, I am so gassed right now because I've got a whole wealth, because I've not actually looked into any Willow. I've got so much I can now dig into. That was such a vibe. Such a vibe. The fact that she's got... I mean, I try not to bring up Beyonce in every conversation, but what I will say, why Cowboy Carter is also really, really awesome is that there are so many kind of like genre bending themes throughout the song. Obviously, it's all around the whole country element, but it's taking, you know, operatic R&B, rap, MCing, like that old school country gospel, like melding all of that into something and coming out with this. I kind of feel this is exactly what she's talking about not having certain genres being gate-kept by certain anybody for anything, like, because I'm hearing that nah lie and then that nah why, like that kind of sound to me sounds very like, and I'm just a teenager baby, like that whole kind of like almost like really like Americana in like indie kind of vibe. But like while she's got like certain phrasings that come out like that, she's got like this very, again, alternative kind of, not rocky, but like alternative sound as well. Then she's got like these like R&B-ish kind of runs in there, and some really gorgeous falsettos, man. Like, and all the while, the song got kind of like jazzy-esque type of vibe. But there are so many things that are melded into this young lady. Like, I am just here for it. I am here for this. This is right up my street. And what I think another reason, actually, that I didn't delve into Willow before now is because I thought that she had gone into like an indie-esque type of vibe anyway. I think that's what that's why I'm like, why haven't I listened to this? And I don't know whether back then I was as open-minded as I am now to like, oh, I'm just not gonna like that. I'm just not gonna like that. And this is what we do. This is what we do. We like, I can guarantee you now that one of the most played playlists in my Spotify right now is my 90s R&B. Because that's what I love. Do you know what I mean? It's my go-to. It's easy because I know my tunes. Like, people don't necessarily take the time to want to discover anything new because it's comfortable for them, and they will make preconceptions about the stuff before even giving it a go. And everything happens when it's meant to happen, but it's such a shame that I hadn't listened to any before now because she has got. But maybe it was perfect for now because I feel like she knows her voice. She's got a real control about what her voice is doing. Like, I haven't heard anything fault out once yet. Not one bum, no, nothing. It's just really like, and really kind of laid back at the same point, but passionate. Oh man, I'm loving this. Absolutely loving this.
Wow, I just want to state my gratitude yet again, because it's overflowing and seemingly infinite.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. I think I left my conscience on your front doorstep.
Hey,
Whoa, wait a minute. I think I left my consciousness in the sixth dimension. But I'm here right now, just sitting in a cloud. Oh wow, I'm here right now with you. Oh wow, yeah. I don't even care. I'll run my hands through your hair. You wanna run your fingers through mine, but my dress too thick and that's alright. Hold on, wait a minute. Feel my heart's attention. Hold on, wait a minute. I left my consciousness in the sixth dimension. Left my soul. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Some things don't work. Some things are bound to be. Some things they hurt and they tear apart me. You left your diary in my house, and I read those pages, tearing it off me, baby. Some things don't work. Some things are bound to be. Some things they hurt and they tear apart me. But I broke my word, and you were bound to see. And I cried at the curb where you first said, "Oh, nothing coming." Hold on, wait a minute. Feel my heart's attention. Hold on, wait a minute. I left my consciousness in the sixth dimension. Left my soul. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Ooh, some people like to live. Some just trying to get by. Some people like that hurt. Oh, and some just rather say goodbye. Hold on, wait a minute.
Oh, come through guitar. Hey.
My soul. Oh, let's go get it. Oh, let's go get it. Oh.
Willow. Willow.
Joy. Joy.
Listen, I have to pause it again. I'm trying my hardest not to pause it after every song, which is why I'm not looking at the lyrics on every single one. I get to do that in my own time. I'm sure you guys will do that too. As long as I can get a good gist of what the song's about, like I'm good. Like I'm literally a little bit speechless because I just didn't know that she was this good. Which probably sounds very patronizing and condescending. It's not meant to. I just, there's a lot of artists out there, do you know what I mean? And, you don't always have the time to check out everybody. So, and to be honest, I nearly didn't even look at this tiny desk today. I'm like, I don't know what. I'll get to it at some point. There are several tiny desks that I need to watch that I still haven't seen yet. Victoria Monet, Justin Timberlake just dropped one. Usher's tiny desk, I haven't seen. There are so many. There's so many. But I just thought, do you know what? I'm gonna watch this, and I'm so glad that I have. I don't even care what the next song or two songs are even going to be like, because these first three songs have been amazing. For her to get up in the middle of the performance, yeah, I'm like, hang on, hold that 1 second. Let me song come, and then just to be like, I'm gonna just strum some beautiful notes at the end of the tune, fam. Willow, yo, okay, all right. I've slept on you for years, for years. That's not happening again. Oh, I haven't got my microphone plugged in. Okay, cool. I didn't have my microphone plugged in earlier. That's just gonna cause me sound headache. I am really. In fact, I'm gonna bring up that song. I can't remember what it was called. Wait a minute, that's what it was called. It could have been called Sixth Dimension. To be fair. Like I literally could have. I was like, this could be Sixth Dimension. It could have been that. So wait, the beat to it that did. The beat had me. Wait a minute. I think I left my conscience on your front doorstep. Whoa. Wait a minute. I think I left my consciousness in the sixth dimension. But I'm here right now. Just sitting in a cloud. Oh wow. I'm here right now. Oh wow. I don't even care. I'll run my hands through your hair. You want to run your fingers through mine, but my dread's too thick, and that's all right. I love that. When that line drops, I'm like, yeah, man. Talk the things them. Hold on, wait a minute. Feel my heart's intention. Oh, hold on, wait a minute. I left my consciousness in the sixth dimension. I left my soul in his vision. She's coming through some serious wordplay here. Some very, very lovely imagery. Some things don't work. Some things don't work. Some things are bound to be. Some things they hurt. And they tear apart me. You left your diary at my house and I read those pages. Do you really love me, baby? Some things don't work. Some things are bound to be. Some things they hurt and they tear apart me. But I broke my word and you were bound to see. And I cried at the curb when you first said, Oi Nagati Kamei. I don't know what that means. I'm going to Google that right now. Estonian. It's Estonian. I don't know what that means. It's Estonian, but then it's not coming up with the English translation. So I mean, can you help me? Oh, I see you. It means I see you. It is from Avatar. That's really cool. I mean, I love that movie anyway. But I didn't know it was based on Estonian. Where were we? Hold on, wait a minute. Feel my heart's intention. I left my consciousness in the sixth dimension. Left my soul in his vision. Let's go get it. Some people like to live. Some people just trying to get by. Some people like that hurt. Some just rather say goodbye. Bye. Hold on, wait a minute. Feel my heart's intention. Oh man, like she's got this is really awesome. This is really, really awesome. It's actually really nice to actually hear something that's got some substance, some artistic like credible like merit, some writing stuck. Do you know what I mean? And actually be just not just attempting to get by on things that are just so superfluous and like no one cares about that really. Do you know what I mean? But everyone's kind of playing that kind of game. It's nice to kind of see something that just feels really grounded in something. It feels like something. Do you know what I mean? And it's different. It's such an amalgamation of stuff. Okay. There's 12 minutes left. Let's see what is next. Mm. Run. 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 Mm.
I can't get out. No, no, I can't get out. No, I can't get out. This pattern, it's maddening, making a tragedy happen. It's not even real. Oh, no, I can't get out. Stop looking at me as if I'm your friend, and please stop talking to me like I'll let you in with every breath that I take. I spiral around, round and then down, and I'm not ever fighting back against the intrusive thoughts. Ready to get me back. Oh no, I won't get out. I won't get. I can't get out. No, no, I can't get out. No, I can't get out. This pattern, it's maddening, making a tragedy happen. It's not even real. Oh, no, I can't get out. Oh, no. Stop looking at me as if I'm your friend, and please stop talking to me like I'll let you in, and every word that you say I'll twist it around and then down until I can recognize you. Get into intrusive thoughts, baby, to get me, but oh no, I won't get out. I won't get. I can't get out. No, no, I can't get out. No, no. I've been run, I'm running, I'm a feather, I'll run, I'm a running, I'm a run, I'm a running, I'm a run, running, I'm a run, I'm a feather, I'll run, I'm a running, I'm a run, I'm a running, I'm a I don't wanna leave, but I don't wanna stay. No, I don't wanna leave, but I don't wanna stay. Oh, run, 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 I'm a running, I'm a run, I'm a baby, I'll run, I'm a running, I'm a I'm a running, I'm a run, I'm a baby, I'll run, I'm a running, I'm a running, I'm a running, I'm a run, I'm a baby, I'll run, I'm a running, I'm a running.
Wow.
Thank you.
Willow.
Wow.
I'm so impressed, man. I cannot be, because even that song first, I'm like, okay, this is going to be one of those really janky ones that maybe I just don't get. Maybe I just don't get where this one's going to go. But like, it's just so, because you can imagine that someone that's suffering with any kind of like anxiety or, just letting those intrusive thoughts overcome you, like making tragedies out of things that aren't even real, but like they're now real, and now I'm spiraling. And actually, if you could just stop trying to talk to me, if you could just stop trying to be my friend, and imagining this is coming from a biographical perspective for her, I can't even imagine what that would be like. I mean, I've got a very, 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 very small platform now, and I can't imagine the kind of scrutiny that she's likely had to go through, and her brother, and her mum, and her dad. Do you know what I mean? Like from so many people. And I can imagine, and then literally like, so what are you doing? What's your plan? Like you got these superstar parents. What are you saying? What's going on with you? Can I be your friend? What are you saying? And like I can imagine all of that, mixed with her own stuff that she's probably got going through her head, to make a song like this. I think is absolutely incredible. Like it's so. You can feel the frantic nature of it, but then that kind of that calm at the end, run, like that bit, because I can imagine you probably just want to run from the situation, right? And it's so calming, like that thought process, because once you've kind of put all that noise away, like that kind of decision to run away from your problems can be so calming, just to get away from the noise. And it's really, really, really interesting as well. I mean, again, I can't be certain until I've looked at the lyrics, but I'm pretty certain from what I've heard there, that, you know, mental health is so important. And actually, it is Mental Health Awareness Month in America, which my patron, Di, hey Di, told me about today. And, you know, given my recent family situation and stuff, like it is so important to be aware of these different types of things and stuff. So if this is like a you know, almost like a diary entry or a biographical song for her, I think it's really awesome that she's sharing that with people, and to let others know that like there are loads of people, whether you've got bank or not, yeah, that go through mental health issues and stuff. So I think but even without the message, the song itself is actually sick. It's just different. Her vibe is different. That bit that she's doing with the I'm just like, where has this artistry come from? And I guess it hasn't just come from nowhere. She's been doing her thing for a long time, I guess, and she's been honing her craft. Like, wow, impressive, really impressive. She should be so proud.
You guys are really awesome. Thank you so much. This was an amazing first time being here. This last song is called Big Feelings, and it came out not too long ago. Here we go.
She's gorgeous as well.
I got such big feelings. Can't shut 'em down without a sign. I got such big feelings. Can't shut 'em down without a sign. I know I'm not fine. Yes, I say I'm fine. I know
everyone gets affirmed. Everyone gets affirmed, yeah. Everyone gets affirmed. No hugs around here.
It's so beautiful.
I had, like, yeah, she has got a new fan here. Ah. Yo, that was bloody amazing. That was bloody amazing. And that's funny. I actually did put Symptom of Life into my to watch later list. I just haven't got around to watching it yet. So I'm going to be very interested to watch the video. And then right next to that is Big Feelings as well, the visualizer. It's the artist. Like, even if you just take these three thumbnails, right? Like, you've got this really cool Afrocentric hairstyle going on with like these plaits that are kind of wilding out, with this cool like background. She looks a lot like her brother in that picture. I think they look very similar anyway. But like, that is quite striking. Then right next to that, you've got like just face card, all kinds of delivering there. Just with the blue on the pavement, like, and again, Symptoms of Life, just lying on the ground, like, you know, like my head in my hands, kind of thing. I mean, that's kind of a synonymous thing. It's been like life, man, life. And then her in the tiny desk. I I can't even begin. Like, that song was definitely like, again, really kind of like janky is probably the best I can use, but it's kind of like like jolty, like, but jazzy in that same vein. Like, and she's got like a real it's the switch up of her voice and how it sounds within the same song. Like, because there were so many jazzy elements of her voice that were giving a little Ellery, a little Ella Fitzgeraldy there, a little bit of that. But then again with that kind of like indie-esque type of like holla, like, but then with that really delicate falsetto again. Like, there were so many elements to her voice within that. And again, a song talking about, listen, I'm not okay. I want to tell you I'm okay though, because that's what people do. Do you know what I mean? That's what people do. I'm fine. I do a Ross. I'm fine. I don't know why it's coming out so high and squeak, because really, I'm fine. You know, so it's a very common thing. And for her to kind of take that and be like, I say I'm fine, you say you're fine, nobody's fine. I think that's, again, a really awesome bit of self-reflection and kind of a bit of a mirror to a lot of us, really. Do you know what I mean? And it's very common. People think that people aren't interested, or people got other things to do. People are asking really because it's just a conversation filler. You're all right, you're okay. But to take that into a song and had like, it was just, I've super enjoyed that. I super enjoyed that. That was so refreshing. And whilst I don't want to take anything away from any artists that don't do this, because ultimately there's different music for different vibes. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not going to be every day that you want to be thinking about my feelings and whatever. It's not every day about that. And sometimes you just want to get, you know, litty in the club, like, and stuff. But I think, I don't know, for me, in terms of longevity and having like some kind of real, I don't know, I just think if I was an artist, right, and I was making music that impacts on others, like, absolutely I'd want some tunes in there that I like, yeah, your bumpers, do you know what I mean? Because I love a little jig, do you know what I mean, that's standard. But I would also really want to be making music that is so impactful, that has substance to it as well. But I know is that kind of, you know, tortured artist kind of thing, very kind of cliched. But generally, like, again, not to bring it back to Beyonce, but that song that she made, I Was Here, it's that kind of impact that you want to have. You want to be like, I was here and I did something. Do you know what I mean? Like, I had an impact on people. And for me, that 20 minutes has completely like shattered whatever illusion that I had about Willow, her vocal ability, like her artistry. Like, I don't know really what that premise has been born on, but Like, all I kept thinking the whole way through this was like, I could so see her, Chloe and Halle doing some kind of something together at some point, because like they're very, and I think this is probably the reason why Chloe got a little bit of like, not stick, but you know, the online peeps have not been as kind to her, because when Chloe and Halle were putting out music, their music was so different to anything else that was out there. Like you couldn't pigeonhole it. You wouldn't want to if you could anyway. And I feel that element of difference and being different, I think this is more alternative to what Chloe and Halle have put out, or the stuff that's gone like commercially really, really well. But you know, looking at some of the numbers, I can see there on some like the views that Willow has got. It's incredible. Like one of them's got 3 million views. I think that's Symptom of Life, and that only came out a month ago. I'm wow. Yeah. It's been a while that I've been this surprised by someone that I haven't seen, and this taken aback. Because a lot of the music I watch obviously is live, and I love live performances. And whilst the vocal technique might be really awesome, it might not necessarily be a song that I'm like, oh my God, I can't wait to put that in my playlist. You know what I mean? But I feel like not only is she now an artist that I actually would love to go and see, I think I would actually go and see her. But I feel like I'm now going to be tuned into her a lot more. Well, I say a lot more, way more than what I was previously, which was nada. So, dude, yeah. Brenda, thank you for posting this in Patreon, because I think had that not come up again today, like because you obviously meant you tagged me in something obviously yesterday, but had it not come up on the Patreon chat, it might have been something I got to in the next few weeks, because I've got so many other requests to do. But I'm not gonna lie, I am really happy I did that. Really, really happy. I'd love to know what you guys thought of this. If you enjoyed it, if you didn't, I just want to know what people's thoughts are, because I'm so impressed with that. I'm so impressed with that. If you did enjoy this, then please do drop me a like and subscribe. That would be really, really awesome. Thank you. This is probably going to be on Patreon first, actually, but if you do want access to this and any of my other reactions as well, before they come to YouTube, then come on over to Patreon. It's a great way to get more access to me, and it's a cool bunch of people that are on Patreon as well. Like they're a good bunch, and it's a great way to support the channel as well. So if you wanted to, you know, support me in any kind of way, likes, don't get me wrong, likes and subscribes are amazing, but I'm doing this full time now, so any support would be lovely. It'd be really, really helpful. So thank you. But for now, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one.